Lifetime insights on divinity. So today I'll be talking about the lifetime insights on divinity. Divinity can have different meanings depending on the context. In a religious or spiritual context, it often refers to a divine or sacred being, such as God or deity. It can also refer to the state of being divine or godlike. Divinity has many different meanings depending on the context in which it is used. In the most general sense, it refers to the quality or state of being divine. This can be applied to a number of different things, including gods, goddesses, and other supernatural beings, sacred or holy things such as religious texts, objects, and places, qualities that are considered to be godlike, such as perfection, goodness, and beauty. The study of religion and theology. In some religious traditions, divinity is also used to refer to the essence or nature of God. For example, in Christianity, the concept of the Trinity is used to describe the three persons of God, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, as being one in divinity. Here are some examples of how the word divinity is used in different contexts. The ancient Egyptians believed in the divinity of the pharaohs. The priest prayed for the divine protection of his congregation. The artist's work is imbued with a sense of divinity. The theologian studied the divinity of Christ. It is important to note that there is no single universally accepted definition of divinity. Different religions and cultures have different understanding of what it means to be divine. However, the common thread that runs through all of these different understandings is the idea that divinity is something that is beyond the ordinary and that it inspires awe and wonder. Here are some insights on divinity. Divinity is often associated with transcendence, meaning that it is beyond the limits of human understanding and experience. Divinity is also associated with immanence, meaning that it is present in the world and in our lives. Divinity is often seen as a source of goodness, love, and compassion. Divinity can also be seen as a source of power, wisdom, and creativity. Here are some specific insights from different religious traditions. In Christianity, divinity is associated with the Trinity, which is the belief that there is one God in three persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Christians believe that God is both transcendent and immanent, and that He is the source of all goodness, love, and compassion. In Islam, divinity is associated with the oneness of God or Tawhid. Muslims believe that God is the only being who is truly divine and that He is the source of all power, wisdom, and creativity. In Hinduism, divinity is associated with Brahman, which is the ultimate reality underlying all of existence. Hindus believe that Brahman is both impersonal and personal, and that it is the source of all creation. In Buddhism, divinity is associated with the Dharma, which is the path of enlightenment. Buddhists believe that the Dharma is the embodiment of truth and reality, and that it is the key to overcoming suffering and achieving liberation. Divinity is often associated with mystery and paradox. It is something that we cannot fully understand, but that we can still experience and relate to. Divinity can be found in all aspects of our lives, from the beauty of nature to the depths of human love. Divinity is a source of hope and inspiration. It reminds us that there is something greater than ourselves and that we are all connected to something larger than life. Ultimately, divinity is a mystery, but it is a mystery that we can open ourselves up to and that can enrich our lives in many ways. Divinity can offer various insights and perspectives depending on the context. Here are a few insights on divinity from different angles. Number one, religious and spiritual perspective. Divinity is often associated with the divine or godlike aspects of spirituality. It represents the ultimate transcendent and sacred qualities that many religions and belief systems hold as central to their teachings. Insights into divinity can include discussions on the nature of God, gods, goddesses, or higher powers in various faiths. Number two, culinary and cultural perspective. In the context of the confectionery known as divinity, it represents a traditional and cherished treat, especially in the southern United States. Insights here revolve around the culinary arts, regional traditions, and the role of food in cultural and familial celebrations. Number three, philosophical perspective. Philosophers and thinkers have explored the concept of divinity as part of broader metaphysical and existential inquiries. Insights may delve into debates about the existence of a being, the nature of divinity, and its implications for ethics and meaning in life. Number four, artistic and literary perspective. Divinity is a common theme in art, literature, and mythology. Insights in this context can involve analyzing how artists and writers have portrayed and interpreted divinity in their works, often as a source of inspiration or conflict. Number five, personal and inner perspective. Many individuals have their own personal insights into divinity, which can be shaped by their spiritual or philosophical beliefs. Personal experiences, reflections, and spiritual journeys can provide unique perspectives on one's understanding of divinity. These insights on divinity demonstrate the multifaceted nature of the concept, touching on aspects of spirituality, culture, philosophy, art, and personal beliefs. The interpretation of divinity can vary greatly from person to person and culture to culture. Here are some highlights on the concept of divinity from various perspectives. Number one, spiritual and religious significance. Divinity often represents the sacred and transcendent in various religious traditions. It is the central focus of worship, devotion, and reverence in many faiths, including Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and others. Two, divine attributes. Divinity is associated with attributes such as omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence in monotheistic religions. These qualities define the divine nature and set it apart from the human realm. Three, polytheistic beliefs. In polytheistic belief systems, divinity encompasses a pantheon of gods and goddesses, each with their unique characteristics and roles. These divine beings often govern different aspects of life and the natural world. Number four, mystical and philosophical inquiry. Philosophers and mystics have contemplated divinity's nature, existence, and the relationship between the divine and the human. These inquiries have given rise to various philosophical and theological traditions. Number five, cultural expressions. Divinity has inspired a wealth of artistic, literary, and cultural expressions, from religious art and architecture to epic myths and legends. It plays a significant role in shaping the cultural identity of various societies. Number six, personal beliefs and experiences. For individuals, divinity can be a deeply personal and spiritual concept. Personal experiences, moments of revelation, and spiritual journeys may lead to a profound sense of connection with the divine. Number seven, ethical and moral frameworks. Many moral and ethical systems draw upon concepts of divinity to establish codes of conduct and principles of right and wrong. The divine is often seen as the ultimate source of moral guidance. Number 8, interfaith dialogue. In an increasingly diverse and interconnected world, interfaith dialogue and understanding are essential. Divinity serves as a focal point for discussions about shared values and beliefs among different religious traditions. Number 9, contemporary reinterpretations. In modern times, there is a growing interest in reinterpreting traditional concepts of divinity. Some individuals and groups explore spirituality outside of organized religion, embracing eclectic or new age perspectives. Number 10, universal themes. Despite differences in religious beliefs, divinity often serves as a unifying theme in human culture, highlighting our collective quest for meaning, purpose, and a connection to something greater than ourselves. These highlights provide a glimpse into the multifaceted nature of divinity and its role in spirituality, culture, philosophy, and personal beliefs across the world. Divinity is transcendent and immanent. It is beyond the limits of human experience, yet it is also present in the world and in our lives. Divinity is often associated with goodness, love, and compassion. It is a source of hope and inspiration, and it reminds us that there is something greater than ourselves. Divinity can be found in all aspects of our lives. It is present in the beauty of nature, the depths of human love, and the creative spark within each of us. Here are some specific examples of divinity in the world. Number 1, the natural world. The beauty, complexity, and order of the natural world are a testament to the divinity of its creator. Number 2, human love. The deep and abiding love we share with ourselves and loved ones is a reflection of the divine love. Number 3, creativity. The ability to create something new and beautiful is a gift from the divine. Number 4, moral consciousness. Our innate sense of right and wrong is a reflection of the divine moral law. Divinity is not something that is limited to religion. It is a universal presence that can be experienced by people of all faiths and backgrounds. When we open ourselves up to divinity, we can experience a sense of awe, wonder, and connection to something larger than ourselves. Here are some ways to connect with divinity in your own life. Number 1, spend time in nature. Immersing yourself in the natural world is a great way to connect with the divine. Number 2, meditate or pray. Meditation and prayer are ways to quiet your mind and open yourself up to the divine presence. Number 3, practice compassion and kindness. When you treat others with compassion and kindness, you are reflecting the divine love. Number 4, engage in creative activities. Creativity is a way to tap into the divine spark within you. Number 5, study sacred text. The wisdom of sacred text can help you to connect with the divine and to live a more meaningful life, such as the Holy Bible. Connecting with divinity can be a transformative experience. It can help you to find meaning and purpose in your life and to live a more fulfilling and compassionate existence. So with this, I have come to the end of today's news talk on the lifetime insights on divinity.